guys? It's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the collective. So, this is your secret admirer reading, and we're going to find out what emotions rise within them when they think of you. All right. Oof. Whether you're going to argue with them? Oh, this might be somebody you know. Let's see. Oh, let's find out what this card is. Oh, they have not been speaking to you. They have not spoken out at all. There may have been an argument here. However, they still want to take that leap of faith with you. Wow, they are your emperor. This is your soulmate showing up. Wow, in all their glory. Okay, that's coming up crossing. They definitely want a romance with you, a passionate one at that. Something they want to incorporate their family within. This may impact your family. There's progress that they want to make with you. So, when did this admirer first have this spark for you? Oh, there's some anxiety within. There may have been an ending here, or they're closing out cycles for this to come through. No, this was an ending. So they're a little devastated by this or upset about this. However, I don't feel like they want to show this. They're hoping, though, they may even be guided back around. They are someone from your past, and they definitely want to speak some loving words to you. So interesting enough. Okay. From what space, physical, emotional, do they observe you, or is it energetically? Let's see what this is. Wow. It's of a space of love. Someone that has this mutual attraction to you that you had for them or have for them still. There is Two of Cups sitting here. So this is a connection or a close bond that maybe once was. Yeah, definitely made this happy person happy. They may know or have their own wealth, or maybe they're looking at you that you have your own wealth here. So, hmm, they see you doing well. So interesting. So it is in an emotional aspect that they are perceiving you, emotion of happiness. And then it is the energetically, maybe about hmm, that even if you were doing well, you would still treat people just like you do now. Very nurturing, practical, reliable. Maybe you have some material success, or maybe this is when you're meant to meet them. Might be an air sign here, maybe Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. And a lot of attraction, or this could be another person coming in. Now, your person did show up as the Emperor, so this could also mean that they are showing up in their different sides of themselves through all four of the kings. Now, they may not show up and show all four sides of themselves, but they are showing up with truth and honor and this disciplined, serious of integrity. Then also with a vision they may have of this love with you. And of course, this attraction. They may be very nice to look at, or you're very attracted to this person. It's like you recognize their soul. Let's see. Oh, wow. And they have a match in there. Now, this could be three different people, maybe even four, or this could be your emperor showing up at all four sides of themselves. Wow. Okay. Well, they definitely want that equal give and take. So interesting. That equal give and receive. So that mutual respect. Okay. That mutual kindness, sharing each other's knowledge, sharing time, sharing money, whatever. They have their own money, you have your own, or this is at a time when you both are doing well financially. Interesting. I like this. All right. Let's see. How do they perceive your presence, aura, or power? They may think that you have a lot of options to choose from. They may have, maybe they saw you as looking at different options all at the same time, or you know what I mean? Like they have a different perspective of you now. That you've gone to some calmer waters here or away from them at one point. I feel like this person is reflecting on that. Okay, so they are really reflecting back on the journey. Of course, they are someone from your past, and it looks like they are deciding to go to calmer waters. So they may be looking at some balance, but let's find out a few other things here. I feel like, is it a problem with your power? I don't know. It's not really kind of telling me. It's kind of telling me that I suppose that you know what I'm getting is that you have all these other options and they may feel like you are out of their league is kind of what I'm getting with this. So they may not even bother trying to get your attention. Now, what keeps their feelings unspoken or protected? Okay. Well, they are doing a lot of, I want to say, evaluating or maybe looking at their structure, their values. Maybe they need to recharge. They are in that sanctuary from previous pain. So they may be with somebody else here. No, it doesn't look like it. They're really looking at this couple love with you. They may even be getting these new awakening intimacy type of emotions of love for you, which is shown here. So even despite of the walking away and the devastation of how they feel, there's maybe three other people that would like to be with you, plus this person that is classed as your soulmate. So they are maybe hiding from you. They may not want to bother you. I feel like it may be that they, um, maybe their stability isn't there, although they are showing up, unless this is other people. However, the love is just bursting here, and there's a lot of truth, and they may be wanting to tell you some form of truth about how they feel. Now, they do, why are they keeping it protected? Hmm. I feel like they don't even want to look at this pain. I mean, they keep trying to run away from it or um, trying to find that balance within. And really, it's an emotional journey that's going on. So they may be having some type of awakening. They're looking at their life differently with that hangman here, is what I'm getting. So why are they feeling it protected? It's like a kept secret here. It's maybe you've had a family with this person. Maybe there was a lot of love here, kindness. They maybe want a victory. I mean, you might be family oriented. They may really like that about you. Hmm. Let's find out with whom do they confide in, or if anyone knows the truth of their admiration. A lot of looking and facing their passion for you. There may be a lot of passion they feel towards you physically. Wow, they really see you as their counterpart, their empress. They're definitely seeing you in the highest possible place you could be. Now, this might be somebody that's let's see what else shows up here. Yeah. Okay. So maybe they are with somebody here or talk to somebody. Now, maybe you know the passion they feel for you. Maybe you were once very happy in a happy home. Love was in the air. There was a lot of beautiful energy. There was harmony. There was holiday celebrations. There was peace and rest, and it was beautiful. It's like 11:11. So this is wow. With whom do they confide in about this truth? Who are they confiding in when it comes to this truth? I wonder if they're telling anybody because nobody's really showing up. Wow. They're looking at something of a priority, maybe making you the priority. Yeah, but there's some negative energy here, or they're self-sabotaging. They may, like I said, this might be this self-imposed imprisonment that they have, feeling helplessly trapped in this, that they're paralyzed about moving forward due to maybe you might reject them. Let's just see. There was a lesson here about a long-term commitment. Now, you may know this of who this might be. Perhaps you were married to them at one point, or you were maybe thinking of marrying them. Maybe they were asking you to marry them. Maybe you said no. Um, for whatever reason, this may be something that this person needs to close this cycle out. They may have gone to school with you here as well. I'm getting, and maybe you were looking at them negatively at that time, or there was an argument that was had back then. Let's just see here. What message or truth does this higher self wish to whisper? Wow, love is in the air, all right. And they are definitely with the is it the Knight of Cups here? This is, wow, this is heartfelt romance. This is someone very charming and um, maybe expecting this emotional expression of love to come through. So interesting enough, there's definitely wanting to romance you, and this may be what they're wanting to whisper to you. They definitely are maybe manifesting or wanting this opportunity with you, maybe even to team up and work with you, depending here. Let's just see what blessing or reflection are you meant, um, or what is meant for you through this connection? Like what are you meant to have here? Is this a blessing, a reflection? What is meant for you when it comes to this connection? Okay, we have temperance in reverse, and we have, what is that? Geez, do I have my glasses? There they are. I should have them on instead of squinting. Page of wands. So, okay. Well, they're very excited about this. This now was in reverse. So let's just see here. Maybe at one point they were. Now, with the temperance, this could have been a journey for this person. This could have been thinking that this is their life purpose. This may even be that at one point they were inspired, but by the looks of things with this, with uh, they may have been gullible to listen to other people. They may have been distracted or pessimistic, which we already saw they were. Maybe they had impatience, which could be why the temperance is in reverse. Or maybe unreliable at this time. They're feeling stuck, okay? Feeling stuck about this new opportunity. Now, maybe they're feeling they have no opportunity here. Let's just see here. Oh, they're healing. So it looks like they're trying to heal or they're wanting to heal this with you. Let's see here. So it looks like there may have been, okay, let's see what this has to say. Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. There may have been some disappointments here that you had with this person. I may have seen this as a big burden. And maybe there was, well, maybe they're coming back around to give you another offer. Um, it may have been a long time coming for this person to come in. I feel like this year or the following year, collective, for some of you out there, is going to be golden. It'll be the golden time of where that path is going to cross with your soulmate. For many generations, that they are going to come together later on in life or in their mid 30s for some of you. And some of you, it's in the late 20s. All right. What else do we have? How might this admiration naturally evolve into something here? Well, you definitely have your boundaries up. You may have ended this, or maybe you're never going back to this. This may transform yet here. Maybe you needed to transform, and they are offering quite the cup here with the King of Cups. Now, this could be somebody that has a lot of water in their chart. Maybe they're emotionally balanced here and emotionally available, very generous, compassionate, diplomatic. You have all four kings here. So is this the emperor? Very well could be. Or you have three different people who want to have a passionate beginning with you, a loving beginning with you. I mean, a romantic, loving, kind, and look at this. There's uncertainty here still when it comes to this. So they're very uncertain whether you will go back with them from the past if you were once with them, or if they are somebody from the past that you didn't have any romantic tie to. They certainly want that. But it is showing that you have definitely have boundaries here, and uh, maybe you ended something out here with somebody due to an uncertain type of relationship. Maybe you didn't know where you stood when it came to this person. Maybe they had a wandering eye. Maybe you knew they were cheating. Maybe they cheated on you. Maybe you're not willing to go back. Maybe they want to tell you some type of truth here. Look at that. They're inspired to come forward regardless. And they want that win, regardless of all of this uncertainty they may have caused you. I feel like there's some type of explanation for that. Let's see if this is the Emperor, and there is all four kings here. And let's just see for each one of these, even if it is the Emperor showing up, let's see if there was anyone else here that maybe you weren't willing to have anything to do with, or see how this shows up. There might be four people here. I feel like after this breakup, you may have had to meet three different people, and your fourth person is your person. For some of you, so and others, this is your soulmate. Okay. All right, twin flame union. All right. Well, that makes that may um, be why I'm getting this. If this is the emperor here, that explains why all four kings are coming through. It is very potent, magnetized. It has a lot of energy behind it that is prompting this to come forward. Physical connection when it comes to their emotions. What about their thoughts? Lasting love, true love is what they feel about you, if this is your emperor. And let's just see about the King of Wands. They want a change of scenery to spice up their love life. So this is a vision maybe they have here. Let's see, maybe it's a physical attraction. They want to see you in your bathing suit. I don't know, whatever. Something else that came through for me. And what about your King of Pentacles? Forgiveness. They want that Forgiveness, allow healing waters to wash the pain of the past away. So it looks to me like if this is your emperor, they want forgiveness from whatever happened, whatever argument. This is a twin flame union, and they are looking to come back around to you. However, they may feel like there's no point, that there's never going to be anything with you again. Now, maybe they feel you'll never forgive them. Maybe you've already forgiven them, but that doesn't mean that you want to be with them either, though. So let's see here on the bottom of the deck. There was a big bonding here. Yeah, many things in common with this person. So let's just see if these are different people, what that may look like. If it is the Emperor, they want you to open your heart to them once again, especially since they're from the past, or it could be this King of Cups that's from the past. Ah, friend zoned. They are showing up here as that King of Cups at the end, and maybe you have friend zoned them since then. Let's see about the King of Swords. Okay, they want you to give them the benefit of the doubt and take a chance on them. And what about the King of Wands? Ah, acts of service. Action speaks louder than words. And maybe you've had a lot of words that were promises that were never kept, or you couldn't depend on somebody here. Ah, let the situation unfold naturally. Now, I believe this was your last person here, unless it was the King of Cups. I think it was the King of Cups. So those that loving words and everything. So um, if it is that King of Cups here that shows up at the end, yeah, they want to spend a lot of quality time with you. They may have given you a gift or a memento to remember them by. Oh, and they are showing up as your soulmate. So if this is your emperor here, which it possibly could be for some of you, someone from your past that you maybe had an argument with, they still want something with you, regardless of what all this is. Um, However, they may think that you're letting go of the past, clear energy to allow more love in your life. So you may want to forgive this person from the past and go back to them. This might be what this is indicating for some of you, and others of you that is just not going back, you're only going forward to a new love, then this might be that you are going to have to let go of this person, knowing that this might be how you feel about them. Okay. Um, let's see. I do want to know a little bit more. What is blocking you or this person from coming forward? Whoa. Okay, service. Okay, so what you do may be a problem. Maybe they don't believe in spirituality. Maybe they don't like what you do for a living. Let's see here. Soulmate is showing up, and so is abundance on whatever. They may be wondering what you're doing for a living to create that abundance, or they're looking at the abundance as the soulmate connection, the love. And a lot of people, sometimes the abundance means love instead of the dollar dollar, right? So, so what's blocking it though? Recovery. So needing to recover from needing forgiveness. So wanting to come back around, but needing that forgiveness. There may be a reason you might be isolating, or this person is. Maybe you see through their facade and you see them for who they truly are, which could be very well. And there's a lot of guilt here when it comes to this person from the past. They may feel they are the victim, or they may feel guilty because they made you the victim, or you are the victim. Let's just see here. Maybe they have a victim persona that you did them wrong. There's insecurities here. So they're insecure about, I feel like it's they know that you have power or that you are going your own way or whatever insecurity they have, there needs to be a cycle that completes here. You may feel that they complete you. Maybe it's dead and buried. And maybe you're praying that this is going to come back around for you, or this person is. Mm. There may be some impatience when it comes to this, and you may be needing to learn patience. That may be why the temperance was in reverse. There's some mysticism here. This may be you. Okay. Now maybe this is spooking them. But it's about faith, and I feel like you have that faith. Maybe you're being impatient about when this is supposed to come in. Maybe faith is dissipating for you, or this impatience is. You already know this is your destiny. So I feel like that's what's showing up here. Mm, hmm. I'm almost tempted here to kind of peek into a couple other cards. All right. Material and spiritual prosperity. Interesting. Okay. Deception and envy. Okay, so maybe there was, oh, and it definitely hit your solar plex, which is your power, that personal power and self-esteem, or this is theirs, where they don't have the confidence in themselves. They're self-doubt, maybe not able to trust self, or no confidence in this connection that they have for this. Now, this may be destined to happen. Movement, choices, and decisions. They may be reflecting back on what they may have done that caused you pain or made you feel like a victim or that you are the victim. It may have been something of mental capacity of, I'm getting like what you saw in a facade here. I feel like they maybe wanted you to see them in a certain light, and that's not who they really were. There may have been some deception here and some envy or envious of how people liked you or your light within, how patient you were. You're standing your ground, and that explains everything. If you said no, you're not going back to this person, you said what you mean what you say. Yeah, this might be a mental torture to this person. You're going to have some mental harvest here. And this may be a blessing that's coming through for you for what you've gone through, or this person is getting this. So let's just see where this goes. Positive movement forward. Yeah, from this mental conflict. I mean, it was an argument by the looks of it. There's harmony here, though. Interesting. You may end up coming back together with this person. There's material and spiritual prosperity once again showing up here. Oops, that one fell down on my lap. Let's see here. Okay, spiritual strength. So I feel like you are quite strong spiritually. You may have sacrificed a lot, maybe 12 years of your life for this person, maybe even more. The waiting game. Interesting. So there's some waiting going on to see where this is going to go, where the choice lies here, where you're going to choose wisely, go towards your harmony, this destined person that you're meant to come together with here. Let's see. Accelerated motion. So things may really start moving forward for you in the direction of victory and success. Now, depending on what that is for you, you may be having your balance restored here, having a victory, maybe doing something of service to people, animals, to spirit. Maybe this is a family oriented goal or legacy that you're creating. Ah, there's a firm foundation, or this is what you're looking for when it comes to that. That was a lot of stability you're looking to have. Maybe this is something you're manifesting. Let's see here. And material and spiritual prosperity. It was meant to come back out once again with the harmony. I love this. And let's see. Base chakra. So this is that certainty and security, that basic trust of self. This is kind of being that instead of being insecure, it's about learning how to be secure within yourself, having that self-love for yourself, believing in yourself. And maybe you're unclear about whether you can trust your decisions or um, know who you are anymore. And this may be where that self love is coming in, or this is where this was impacted in terms of a victim mindset, or this was because of that mental conflict that you may have had with this person trying to make you believe something that they were not. You're seeing through that, and maybe you don't like who you're actually seeing there. Let's see here. Wow, third eye chakra and rest, rejuvenate. And you may be meditating and opening that third eye. It did show up crossing, I believe. Um, let's see here. Hmm. They may not want to disrupt your life at this time, and they may be disconnected and bored, or maybe this is you. Heart chakra. You may be ending up opening your heart chakra here. We have 1644. That might be a number that you really want to look at. We have 8646. And we have, what is that? I can't see that. 9276. And that might, if you have any questions, you might ask a question and look up that number or these numbers that are in this reading. It might have something there that you're meant to see. And it's 1644. There's only four places to put in for a number. So you only get four digits that you can put in. So 1644 would be it. You can't put any more numbers in. So find out what these numbers may mean for you. When I'm drawn to that, I definitely feel there's something more there for you. I just want to, hmm, I just want to see one thing when it comes to this. Let's see what actions are going to be here because it's not really showing me what actions may show up. So show me the action that shows up here. They may not tell me because maybe it's about patience and it's a waiting game, or you feel like you're waiting. Okay, so the action is healing this chaos between the two of you. That means that they need to release any negative energy when it comes to this, whether they were the victim or whether you were the victim. Whatever this is has to be released. Um, there's crickets here. It's like nothing's happening between the two of you at this time, which we already know. And maybe you're needing to have that stillness, have that nothingness in your mind, and drift off to having some type of meditation, um, which may be beneficial. And then you'll be able to go forward down your path here, which may end up crossing paths with this person. Yeah, you may need to focus about just going forward and leaving the past behind you. Let's just see here. There's courage. So somebody has the bravery and courage and the wisdom to go forward here. And this has a lot to do with trust. So if they broke your trust, you may not be able to ever trust this person again. I mean, you may not be able to trust them as far as you could pick them up and throw them, right? So, I mean, and that wouldn't be very far, especially if they're um, very big and you're smaller or whatever. Um, there's new beginnings here for you. So whether that is with them, though, Mm. You're going to have this new beginning. It's going to be illuminated to you. It's going to show you, show up and shine. And it's going to have a lot of inner peace when it comes to this person. You're going to feel at home, is what I feel here. You're going to feel at home. So let's see what their initials, first, middle, or last, may show or indicate. You might know who this is. We have an E. There may be more than two people that have an E in their name is usually what that is indicating. There may be a G. There may be a B. There may be an I. There may be an A. One R. So there you go. Now actualize, believe with your heart and soul, your core values, your inner truth, your essence. Um, intent, whatever your intentions are, set those solid goals, show you're grateful, and just relax. And don't worry about what Spirit's doing behind the scenes. Now, I do like this for you, so I am going to go on to the next reading, but collective, wow, this is great. I mean, you may have learned a lot from this person. And you may be having a really hard time letting this person go. Maybe you always felt that they were always your true soulmate here. Um, not all, not all soulmates of the twin flame nature come together, though. So there's a lot of running away and coming back together, running and coming back together, blah, 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 blah. So whether there's a chance to come back together, you kind of know the answer to that, is what I'm getting. So just read between the lines. This is a general reading, and not every reading may be yours, but there may be some very cool messages or important messages you're meant to hear throughout the reading. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.